pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 talk a lot, pick a little more, pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, cheep, 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 cheep. Professor, her kind of woman doesn't belong on any committee. Of course, I shouldn't tell you this, but she advocates dirty books. Chaucer, Rabelais, Balzac. And the worst thing, of course, I shouldn't tell you this. I'll tell. The man lived on my street. Let me tell.
No, I'll tell. She made brazen overtures to a man who never had a friend in this town till she came here.
Oh, yes, that woman made brazen overtures with a huge guarantee. She'd a golden glint in her eye and silver voice with a counterfeit ring. Just melt her down and you'll reveal a lump of lead as cold as steel here, where a woman's heart should be. He left River City, the library building, but he left all the books to her. Chaucer, Rabelais,
Balzac.
Just a minute here, Professor. Sorry, we need your credentials. Why, certainly, gentlemen. I have just what you want over my hotel. Please come with me. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now. Farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. Farewell, ladies. We're going to leave you
now. Hello, everyone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, I don't know if everyone knows where that song is from, but I'll give you a little background and why I decided to play it. And hi, everyone. Okay. Okay, Liquid Sunshine is cooking and listening. Okay, Health Warrior got it right. It's from The Music Man, one of my favorite all-time musicals. The movie was done years ago with Robert Preston and Shirley Jones, and it's on Broadway now, and I've been wanting to see it. Crackling? I'm crackling? Someone tell me if my mic is crackling. Hello, hello. Is my mic crackling? It's okay. Some people are saying it's crackling. Some people are saying no, kind of. Okay, a little, not bad, a little crackle, and a record. Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm gonna let myself out of here for a second and fix my mic. Okay, is that better? Is that better? Hello, hello, is that better? Same? Better? Yes? All right. I don't know what else to do at this point. Okay. So I think it's better. Talk more. Yes? Yes. All right. So I picked that song. It sounds far away to me. I don't know. I have the mic pretty close. So I picked that song because it's about a bunch of bitty women, right? Talking shit out of their ass about this librarian uh, who's really a good, sweet person, but they all are talking shit about her, telling lies, and making the professor think that she is this shameful, shameful woman. So I thought about that song, and I don't even know why, other than I did. So yeah, it's pick a little, talk a little. And look, all I can say is there's a lot of people talking a lot of shit that they don't know what they're talking about. So I figured it would be fun to pick it. That's all. So I will tell you what I'm talking about in a minute. But first, I want to say, look at my new avatar. My new avatar. I changed my whole channel. I changed all of the thumbnails. I changed the banner. I have all kinds of different thumbnails for different things that we, typically do. I still have the chit chat and the drama recap and all that kind of stuff. But I said, what am I going to do with my avatar? I can't have this avatar anymore. So I went to the lovely woman who helped me with everything, with my merch, and we're going to be dropping her link. Her store is called Snowflakes and Spiders. She does everything. She makes these beautiful spiders. She does other insects. She's very talented, creative, but she also, thank you, Kimberly, for dropping her link, but she also does graphic art. So I went to her and I said, listen, I need new merch and I need new designs. So I told her what I wanted because I have it in my head, but I can't get it out. I don't know how to design it. So I told her what I wanted. And so everything that I asked for, including the merch, came out exactly the way I wanted it. So I did the elephants for, mother and daughter. And now I put new ones in called friends. So I said, I have this, idea. I want to make something that says friends forever. And I want to take an abstract heart and put an infinity symbol in the middle of it. So she did it, right? She just did it. So that's also added now to my merch. And then I said, what am I going to do? What can I do with my avatar? Can you take my old avatar, completely undress me, take away that yo, take away the do-rag, and because I didn't know if she could do that or not. So she did. So then I said, how about you take one of my hoodies and put me in a hoodie? Because I mean, since COVID, I got to tell you, I'm wearing a lot of hoodies. My style of dressing has changed immensely, but she did it. So she even made them with all different colors that the hoodies are sold for. So if I want to change next week into pink or white or black with the elephants, I can do that. So she is so talented. We were actually giddy while we were messaging over her putting that hoodie on me. And she changed my earrings out to hoop earrings. And, it was a lot of fun. She's real. Yeah, I can change it every week, Stephanie. I mean, I could change out the hoodies. I mean, I'm telling you, we were giddy when we were doing this. Thank you, Ninja. I needed a whole new look. I needed to change out that. Listen, I appreciate so much the woman who made this avatar for me, with the yo, and of course dressed like the Prancer-sized lady, because we all remember how that came about. But it's been years now, and I felt like I needed a change. There she is, Pickle. There she is. She's in the chat. She is the woman behind making this all possible. And please go and check out her store. Yeah, I love the elephants, but you know the reason I love the elephants was because of my mother. So yeah, so I don't have any. I'm not going to have any merch in my store that has anything to do with channels because you know you don't want to wear something that no one gets, right? So that's and I don't think I'll be putting anything else in my store. I think the Friends line, and I even put it on stainless steel wine tumblers because that's what friends do, right? And everybody has a friend forever into eternity. At least one friend like that, right? So anyway, that's what I did. So pickle, thank you again. And she can attest to the fact that we were, laughing in DMs over this. And her, check out her spiders. And I don't know if she knows it, but I have that praying mantis in my cart because there is this beautiful praying mantis that is absolutely exquisite. I don't know how she has, creator merch is kind of awful because no, like I didn't even wear my own ladies' night stuff like out of the house because no one knows what that is. And I get it because I'm not a merch person myself. Like I wouldn't wear merch with somebody else's name on it. I just wouldn't. And look, we came up with a lot of sayings as well. In the old store, people would give me an idea, and then if they gave me an idea and we used it, I would send them free merch. But I still appreciate. Listen, I appreciate everyone that. Hi to everybody that's coming in that I'm missing. I have, well, testicles telling you she will not be caught dead in it, and that's why I didn't want to put anything related to my channel on it. Although I do appreciate everything that we did in the store since 2019 because all of that money, 100% of it went to charity. No, she didn't more than enough because she was nasty. She didn't get it. But anybody who made a suggestion for a quote or anything that did go on merch ended up getting a free hoodie. Well, thank you, Chesticle. So yeah, and I do appreciate all of that. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing that. But, thank you, Crazy Daisy. I know you're only kidding, but no, she didn't because she, was nasty. And I didn't have any merch, by the way, with lawn chairs on it. So, why would I put a lawn chair on merch? So there you go. So, okay, so I want to move on. I don't even know where to start. Are the ponies here? Where's the ponies? Where are the ponies? Where are the ponies? Listen, I don't even know how the ponies got their name. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how they got their name. I don't consider myself a pony. There's Bex. Okay, there's Jane, Kimmy, Batty. Kimberly, are you a pony? See, I don't know. I mean, I know some of you who are ponies. I know that you don't want a coffee mug that says, "Oh my God, testicle." Okay, before we get into the ponies. All right, so Testicle just brought up the black mug with FU on it. Okay, so someone, I don't remember who, I think it was 911. She put up a video talking about this mug that Laura made. She's so proud of this mug that she designed. You designed FU, and she put it on a black mug, and she really, really, really loves it, and she thinks it's cheaper than Teespring and blah blah blah. But it says FU on it. Like, all right, that's, I think that's been done before, but whatever. She designed it, everybody. I could design the FU. Yeah, I know exactly. You could have pickle pickle. I just thought it was hysterical. There's Ash. Ash is a pony. Okay. But I'm glad you brought that up because I thought that was hysterical that she designed it. She designed the FU. Okay. Whatever. And it's big and it's thick. It's thick. It's a thick mug. All right. Everyone has pony potential. Well, almost everyone. Yeah. See, I never understood what the whole pony thing was. I know it was explained, by Kimmy. I think she made videos about it, but I'm not really sure. But my whole point about the ponies is this. All right, so I'm not going to. Hello, Mallory. I'm here listening. I love the new channel art. Thank you. Do you like my outfit too? I mean, you have to love the outfit. I mean, you just do. And I can change it up every week in different colors. And I mean, I think that's fabulous. Pony is just a joke. Tracy said everyone had pony accounts in a stable. Yeah, I remember the whole stable thing. And look, there's ponies. There's the ship, the pirate ship, right? I don't even get it. We're pretty infamous, Diane. You should feel pretty damn special. We are all the rage. I know that. And some of you are my mods. But the reason that I'm bringing up the ponies, and I don't want to go too hard on Wogs because he has COVID and he put up a very short clip that he was at the ER. But I am going to say this. I'm about to do a live and call the ponies out myself. I mean, I need to get in on the action while it's hot. Hi, polyester jumpers. There was a neighborhood. So here's what I want to say to Wogs. Okay, so a long time ago, a very long time ago, when, Laura was trying to like hook up with him, everybody remembers that. And then they had the big breakup and, she got mad. She was rolling her eyes and rolling back and forth in her chair because he said he likes me and Stephanie. He's been friends with us for a pretty long time. And I also am the person who went to him to let him know that his child was doxxed, right? I mean, I think we can all remember that because we showed it right here, that, Laura lied to him and said that she didn't have a picture of his kid, and she did. Because he went into her chat and said, do you or do you not? And she lied. She said, what, are you crazy? Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but I don't understand his attitude towards me. I really don't, because he's never spoken to me directly about this. And you've been sold a bill of goods, honey. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. You've been sold a bill of goods. And you can do that. You can think however you want. But here's my issue. My issue is that you call out the ponies. I don't know why you're doing that. These people have known me for a long time. They're my friends. I don't care. I mean, I don't care if you don't like me or you change your mind about me. I don't really care. So it is what it is. Hi, Hartley. I guess Hartley has a pony next to her name. By the way, Hartley, I did play the song. Okay, this is what I forgot to tell you. I messaged Hartley and I said, here's a clip, because I didn't want to play the clip from the movie, the Music Man, because she knows how to change it and do whatever she does so she doesn't get a strike, right? So I sent her the video, right? And I said, here's something that you can use, because you know how she does all the stuff she does with voices and things like that. because this place is filled with a bunch of biddies and stuff like that. So I figured maybe she can take this video with the song and do something with it. But I had to play it tonight only because of the biddiness that goes on around here. The fact is that that movie and that song was about women who tell lies about other women just to, I don't know, feel good about themselves. They make up shit. So they took a beautiful woman who was innocent as anything and turned her into a slut and whatever else. And it wasn't true. But they didn't probably like her because she was young and pretty. Wad was so nasty and mean to a lot of good people. Yeah, that was my problem. I don't know why he's doing that to the ponies. I have no idea what he's doing. I don't get it. And I'm not going to call. I don't want to call this woman out, but you know what? Because we're not supposed to call out subs, right? I got some great ideas. Okay, definitely. I can't wait to see what you do with it, Hartley. I really can't wait to see what you do with it. It should be great. Because it reminds me a lot of this community. This movie, the movie took place, many, 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 many years ago. So I thought it would be great. He also was an ass to Sally. Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. And I don't know, maybe he is going through something. But listen, we all are. We're all going through something. So I just feel like he's taking his anger and putting it to other people, and that's just my opinion. He's very angry. He seems very angry. He was never like that. I don't know what happened. Yeah, we all, Paige, we all love the ponies. What's not to love about them? I mean, I don't understand. I just don't understand. And I don't typically want to call out people, but I'm going to, because this is what happened last night. Was it last night? No, Sunday night in Jenny's stream. This person, you see, what I felt should have happened, and listen, Jenny, it's Jenny's channel. She can do what she wants, and she's one of my mods as well. But when it started happening with, what he was doing, she could have nipped it in the bud, especially about me. I just, just nip it in the bud and tell him to shut up. But that didn't happen. So they're trying to figure out why he was so mad. So this person puts into the chat that he's mad because the ponies, I have started a GoFundMe for Ash 274 called Get Ash and Ass. Save a Life donations will be collected and sent to a donkey rescue. Oh my goodness. Bex is going through something. We're all going through something. I'm going through something. I mean, yesterday I had the worst day, absolute worst day. But I didn't come on here whining and complaining about it. If I needed to talk to people, I talked to my friends. And, and I do want to say out loud, I'm not going to say her name unless she wants me to say her name, but she's one of my subscribers. She made for me a beautiful teddy bear. And on it, she put, my mother's date of birth and the date of her death and her name in the middle with angel wings and a halo. And it said that she's too perfect for Earth. So when I got that, when I got it, it made me emotional. So then I started thinking stupid things in my head. It was beautiful. It was so beautifully done. It's a teddy bear and I have it on my desk. It's beautiful. So I, yesterday was a bad day for me. So we all have bad days. There's lots of people in here that have bad days. We can't use that kind of, it was so kind, Hartley. I wish she was in here right now. And like I said, I don't want to say her name out loud because I don't know if she wants, people to know that she did this. I think that she's really talented. And if this is something that she does, she probably should have a store for it. And I would definitely, like I do for Pickle Pickle, I would definitely put her, her link in here. I take my bad days out on Stephanie Brown. She likes it rough. Well, and that's what we have friends for. When you have a bad day, you talk to them. So anyway, so this person, and and the only reason I'm going to say her name is because it was brought to my attention by one of my other mods, and I'm not going to say who it was, who got very angry because she goes in comment sections and she says shit about me. So her explanation was that the reason that Wogs is mad at the ponies is because they all became my friend again. So that would be figure skating, coach. Listen, figure skating. And I told her right in that chat, I said, do what you got to do. Block me, but fuck off. I mean, really. So you see, this is where this shit comes from. I think this is where he gets this shit from. And the people that go into his chat. I mean, you're going to tell people what are you confused about, Ash? Tell me what you're confused about. I think we need to just hug it out. Listen, I am the type of person that somebody can, fuck me over in the worst possible way. If they come to me in private and we talk, I can move on in 2 seconds. I can move. That's who I am. I don't understand. But when you put people in that position and you say those kind of things and you say it in front of 185 people, yeah, I'm going to get pissed. Yeah, yes, I know you did because you were in there, Hello Starlight. So it really pissed me off. It wasn't necessary to do that because it just gets him more riled up every time you say it. So if you have a problem with me, figure skating coach, again, either message me or whatever, or block me for that matter. Just block me. But again, you were sold a bill of goods too, okay? And that's my final word on that. Yeah, that chat was lit. And I wasn't there for the whole time. I kind of went in the beginning when, that's true, BTS. There will always be people who need a reason to be mad. And that's fine. I mean, I can't worry too much about everything. You blast me in front of an audience, make it right in front of said audience. Yeah, I feel you, Diane. It's never a good feeling. Some stuff like that coming out in front of hundreds of people. Yeah, and she did, she made 4 comments. It wasn't just one comment. It was 4 comments. Okay, we get your point. Oh my God, we get your point. I'm sorry. It really pissed me off. It really, really pissed me off. And then she said she won't lower herself there are certain people she won't lower herself to be around. But you'll sit up on a live stream, and no offense to you, Jenny Jen, with men that talk about cock and balls. So you don't have a problem with that, right? You don't have a problem with the cock and balls, but you have a problem with some of the people that you won't associate with. Whatever. When I hear that, when you sit up there for hours talking, with men that say some really gross things, I don't know what else to say. Try to make him some kind of choice. Exactly. Maybe, Sour Girl, someone needs some attention. That's possible. I mean, it's so crazy. I'm sick to death of it. If you don't like me, I don't care. How about that? I hate when he talks to women, then cries about it, then gets pissed again, then wants to split peacefully. There is no such thing because he keeps doing it. It's on and on and on and on. And I don't really watch him anymore. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't watch him anymore. I think that look, we're all hypocrites, right? All of it. Yeah, lump it. That's right, lump it. Uh, I, uh, I don't know. I don't watch him, but he does complain and whine about the people who talk about Molly and who talk about whatever that he doesn't like. But then he talks about it too. I mean, it's become like a cycle. You have people calling out people for benefiting and profiting off of Summer Wells because they're talking about Molly and Bullhorn and whomever. And I think Bullhorn is, batshit crazy. Well, I think Molly is too, but Bullhorn Betty, I think, is really batshit crazy. I mean, she really believes in her whole heart that she is some kind of a investigator, a press person, whatever. I mean, she's really off the wall. But in this community on YouTube, people are allowed to talk about whatever they want. So do I think it's hypocritical for people to be calling out Molly and Bullhorn Betty and profit off of it? No, I don't, because you know what? I don't really care what people make on here. I don't care how they make it. Yeah, Special Agent Deborah Ann, exactly. I don't care if they have their super chats on. I don't care if they have their PayPals. I don't care if they have their Cash Apps. I don't care if they have their Venmo. I don't care. If people are watching it, there's a reason people are watching it. So I personally don't have a problem or an issue with any of those people. So when Laura calls out whomever she's going to call out, she's going to call out Crude as Spock or whatever. Why? You do it. That's what you do on your channel. You're a true crime channel when you're actually doing true crime. So I don't know. You're benefiting, you're profiting, you're selling your merch, you're selling your candles, you're doing whatever. So nobody is in any position to call out anyone. Soon I'm going to go live. We will talk about classic things like movies, books, and antiques. That's a good choice, Carlos. Exactly, Hartley. Oh my God. So calling out people for doing something that you wouldn't do, but then talking about that very person is hypocritical, Wogs. Just either let it go. Let it go. You gotta let it go. I like Wogs, watched him a long time. Listen, I don't dislike him. I don't like what he's doing now. I don't like what he's doing to people who support me. I think he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's never had a discussion, and I was always very nice to him, and he liked me for many, many years. So, I don't need people like that in my life. If 1 minute you're, telling Laura as you're breaking up with her that, I've known Stephanie, Brown, and Diane for 5 years or whatever it is. Yes, misdirected anger. Exactly. Don't change it up all of a sudden and go with the crowd, because that's what you did. You went with the crowd, and there is a certain crowd of people that, are just who they are. And I don't care, because they all jumped on a train, which is going to lead me into my next topic. They all jumped on a bandwagon that made a lot of people money, who are liars. Okay. So it is what it is. This is YouTube. So it's going to bring me to my next topic, Stellar. Okay. Stellar. All right. So Stellar's having this thing with Jenny, right? Whatever it is that's going on. And I am not in any way involved in it. So I have no clue, what's really going on. I know something about a woman named Julie. I know something about an email, that was sent to Julie by Jenny to try to find out some information about Stellar. Oh, I know you're not, Crystal. I know you're not defending him. Yeah, exactly, Miss Nomer. Listen, and I'm never going to talk. I'll never talk about his, private stuff, and I don't know what his private stuff is, and I don't know what he's going through. Everyone can go where they want, but it irritates me when people just stop talking to you because you're in a certain creator's chat. Exactly. 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 So that's not fair. And it's not fair to call out a group of women because, and he wants to be done with them and cut them off and blah, blah, blah. These are people that used to go into your chat and enjoy your music, everything. So hold on one second. Hold on one second. I got to mute for a minute. I'm sorry. And when I'm by here, up here by myself, it sucks because I don't like to have dead air, but give me just 2 seconds. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Stellar. All right. So whatever's going on with them, he is acting like a little child. Okay. He's acting. I thought Diane was going to say his private parts. Lord have mercy. No. Yeah, Stellar, give it up already for fuck's sake. So I read a screenshot where he said that I am on a revenge tour. I'm on a revenge tour, and I have Jenny doing my dirty work. What? Okay, so what revenge tour would I be on, Stellar? Revenge against what? Revenge against what? A revenge against you? You are a joke. You are you go where the wind blows. You go into chats where people who I feel are despicable people. You are just sad because your tour, you did a whole tour last year, right? You got yourself a lot of exposure, telling lies, throwing out names, but you lied. So now you're not getting that attention. I don't know what a revenge tour is, Ash, but that's what he claims I'm on. And I have Jen doing my dirty work for me. I don't know what you're talking about. You sound dumb. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Yes, I do believe he manipulates women. That's my opinion. Stop giving women money and then throwing it up in their face on YouTube. I don't care if what the person did to you might not have been, you ask somebody for a loan. Listen, it goes back years with him with loans, right? We know that. Okay. He didn't get a loan paid back to him. So then he kind of made a switcheroo on that person. But stop giving women money and then throwing it in their face. You are a man acting like a biddy. Do better. Do better. Stop bringing up my name. I've already warned you once to stop bringing up my name. I don't know why you're bringing it up. You lied. You lied. You know shit about anything. You're embarrassing. But while you were getting the attention, right? While you were getting the attention, you loved it. Because I know for a fact the reason that Stellar gives super chats, he has said it. The reason he gives them, right, is because he likes to be noticed. Okay? He likes to be noticed. So great. The whole reason for super chats is to engage your audience. It's a way for people to have their comments read because it's sometimes difficult to read everybody's comments. When we're doing a drama stream, the reason that people would super chat is because they want their comment read, because they want to be part of the discussion that's going on in the panel, or they want to say something, a little shady or whatever. That's what super chats are for. So I get it that you like to have your name up there. That's why you give super chat. So just knock it off. I mean, this man keeps notes and, pulls up his PayPal to show how many, how much money he's given out, or he'll like to show how much he gave to one person in super chats. I mean, really, just stop. But really, keep my name out of your mouth. This is the last time I'm going to address you until I take the next step, because you have slandered my name and you have lied using a charity. And I will make sure that people know it if you don't stop, because I can prove that you lied. Okay? Can prove that you lied. So I don't even want to go there, because I have moved so. Hi, Emerald Girl. Yeah, he is creepy. He's creepy for a man of his age to be all caught up in this, back and forth. He hears a little thing and, he's all about truth and transparency. Why don't you start getting truthful and transparent yourself? Okay. Is it true Stellar I don't know anything about that. I know that, listen, I don't even want to talk about Brian and his pipes. He doesn't think, asking people for money on here is e-begging, whatever. I personally would never come here and ask anybody for anything that I need. I have never asked anybody for a dime, not one dime. So some people are of the opinion that if you come here asking for your pipes to be paid for, or you need a new computer like Bullhorn Betty, that's e-begging. That's the definition of e-begging. You're online, it's e-begging. But I don't really want to get into Brian. I don't know who gave him the money. I mean, could it have been Stellar? Allegedly, it could have. It could have. I mean, that's what he likes to do. But if you get him mad or something happens, he will throw it up in your face. Guaranteed. So if Brian did get it from him, I would keep doing what you're doing, kissing his ass, because I saw you do that. While you have 10K or more sitting in the bank, allegedly, listen. Okay. So if you're concerned about the fact that you're older than your wife, get life insurance. Hello? Get life insurance. I can assure you that $10,000 is not going to sustain your wife if, God forbid, something happened to you. But that's just my opinion. $10,000 will not get her very far. Get life insurance. That's what people do. They have life insurance. Look up e-begging in the dictionary of 2022 and bull saxophone. Betty will come up. Yeah, I don't understand her. I just heard her in one of Hartley's clips, because I listen to all of Hartley's. I can't listen to, I can't watch those streams. So I mean, really, why would anyone give her money for a computer? I don't. Yeah, exactly, Ash. There's a thing called life insurance. Everybody should have it. If you don't have life insurance, get it. Especially if you're married and you're a man and you don't have life insurance and you have a family, get it. I advise it highly. $10,000 will not get you anywhere. Hi, Shannon. Shannon, listen, I'm going to be honest with you, Shannon. I did love your, hi, Jeff. I did love your parody on Molly, but I have to tell you, it was making me a little nauseous because of the food. I have a hard enough time watching the actual person do it. When it's highly exaggerated, it's even harder for me. But I loved your eyes, and that's the comment that I left for you, because those eyes were hysterical. It was great. Listen, I shared it on my community page. Shannon is the queen of parodies around here, so it's on my community page. If you haven't seen it yet, you were sick as a dog. Listen, you were eating Marie Callender food. It was Marie Calendar was at Salisbury Steak. I was dying. Yeah, the eyes were the best. The eyes were the best. See, I don't know how much you ate because uh I couldn't watch it because I was literally like getting to the point where I was going to gag. I'm just because I can't watch mukbangers. They even put the microphone real close so that you can hear them chewing and the crunch and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, but it was very funny. You made everybody laugh. And I think the best part about your parodies is when you're running in the street with the heels on. That's hilarious to me. I was waiting for you to just toss it up. See, did it get bad for you, like making that, like towards the, because I couldn't watch the whole thing and I apologize. But I was getting gaggy and I had to stop. So towards the end of it, like while you were doing it, were you getting like nauseous? Lanky, it is. It's gross hearing crunching food. Yeah, I can't listen to that. And I don't have that thing. There's a thing called, I think it's called misophonia or something like that, where there are some people that can't even take the sound of a normal chewing, which is very, very low. You had a trash can near you? Oh my God. All right. So it must have been bad. So, okay. So I don't feel so bad that watching you was making me almost get to the point of gagging. So yeah, all the mixed flavors and textures were getting to me. I did see the fettuccine. That was in the beginning, right? That was fettuccine, I'm going to assume. And then you had what looked to be Salisbury steak. And you pulled that one over. But yeah, I couldn't. And let me just say this. More Than Enough told me a story last night while we were chatting in my mod Discord that almost made me gag. I told her, never tell it when you're live. I won't tell it because you'll all get sick. And but I just had to point that out since we were talking about the food. I just don't know how anyone can eat half a sheet cake in one sitting. I don't know, or eat a pie from the middle and not think about anybody else who might want a piece of that pie. Just take your spoon and, I don't know, stick it in the middle of that pie. It's crazy. I was thinking what's funny. Nothing was funny at the end. Well, listen, you gave your heart and your soul for your craft, Shannon. I wondered sometimes, like people in movies when they're doing an eating scene, like, and they have to do retakes and take after take after take, and they're eating a certain food and they have to keep doing it, how they must feel. Yeah, dumb. Yeah, definitely the worst. I can't listen to that. You got to get her earring tamales. Huh? What do you mean earring? Oh, eating tamales. Eating. Okay, got it. I was like, earring tamales? Is there really such a thing? I wouldn't doubt it. Poor kids across America have never felt cashmere. What? Oh yes, that was in her in a parody right in the beginning. I did hear that part. Yes. I'm telling you, it was really good. It was really good. I would play it now, but I wouldn't be able to watch it. Like I would have to walk away. But it's on my community page. Shannon is in here. You just go to her channel. She really does funny parodies. She's a parody queen. So anyway, yeah. So Stellar, leave me alone. Stop talking about me. I'm not on a revenge tour. I don't even know what that is. You're a Bible man. So you know that we're not supposed to try to take out any kind of revenge on people, right? Revenge is mine, saith the Lord. So stop it. I don't even know what that means. I'm on a revenge tour. who am I getting revenge on? You sound dumb and you sound a little triggered. I mean, you were so triggered. Maybe you need to go back to your philosophy and science and just stick to that. But really, just friggin' leave my name out of your videos, out of your description, and and out of comment sections where I'm have someone doing my dirty work for me. What dirty work would that be? I can come on here and say what I want. I don't need anyone to do dirty work for me. I mean, I don't know. It's so crazy. I know, yeah, Pink, you would probably be able to do a good one because Pink Lady Luck is the first person that ever did a Molly parody. And she did them really well. I mean, she went all out, put the blonde wig on, made the big boobs, did all the things that you would typically do. And she did quite a few of them. And she even came on my channel. Yeah, you probably would be really good at doing it. But yeah, I get the point. I get your thing. Like, I don't know if I could do that. I just don't know if people do that. Look, I just don't. I think it's it's something that we learned in I don't know, when we were 5 years old or something about chewing, not smacking your lips, making sure that your mouth is closed. I mean, it's etiquette. I've seen 2-year-olds on family vloggers that I watch that eat better with more manners. Just saying. Stellar, shut up, Bible thumper, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Old Testament. That's what I just said. So I don't know what possible revenge I could be wanting to take on anyone. I mean, that's kind of creepy to even say that, because that would make you believe that I was diabolical in some way, shape, or form. No, I don't, I'm not that much invested in people on here that, like you, Stellar. I mean, what do you think I'm doing? What revenge am I trying to get on you, other than you're a liar? You're a definite liar. And like I said, I can prove that you lied. I don't want to go there anymore. I don't want to go backwards. We're in 2022 now, and I want to keep it that way. I want to move forward and just, do whatever. Revenge toward 2022 sounds like a good time to me. I wonder what patrons think of her and her lack of manners. Well, they don't care about that because, she's doing good for the world. She is doing things that no one else is doing. So, I mean, we're not doing it, right? Over here, we're not doing it. We're not, traveling. Two tacos. You have to do me a favor. I have to somehow get you my new Discord number and get it to you, because if you're messaging me on the old one, somehow I got locked out of my account again. This is the third time that I somehow did something where I couldn't sign into my original Discord. I'm the only person in history that has ever done that. The last time I did it, because I put in the wrong birthday, I made myself 10. I got thrown out of Discord. So I have a new, I can't even mod my own mod chat. I can't even pin a damn comment in my own mod chat. I'm in there twice, but I can only use my new account. So I'll give it to Alicia in an email. In fact, I already did. Yes, email me. Do you have my email? Hold on. I'll put it in the chat. Hold on. Okay, email me. There's my email. And I'll give you my new thing so you can send me a friend request, or give me your number, and because I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, she's probably messaging me. People are probably, I was able to get like my mods all to know that they needed to send me a friend request. But there are a couple of people that you know, I had a message. So yeah, so I hope that you don't think I was just ignoring you if you were messaging me, because I couldn't see it. I'll collab with Shannon any day. Oh yes, you need to play Officer. Oh my God, Shannon. Pink Lady Luck did a thing where she came on my channel as Officer Floyd. That would, you could probably come up with a really good parody with Molly and the officer. I think that that probably would be really funny. So what else did I want to talk about? I didn't have that much to talk about because I've been kind of preoccupied and, having days that are kind of off. Hi, Robin. I hope you're well too. I just have, off days where I just, say, I don't really feel like going live. I don't know. I just, yeah, Shannon, you need to hook up with Pink Lady Luck. She wears a beard. She does a whole different voice. She's really good, and she can do this whole character thing. She did it with Molly, and she did it with Officer Floyd for hours. I mean, she just she keeps doing it. So I think that you guys together, even if you did it live, would be really good. It would really be funny. Yeah. So you still have his beard in your car, and she has so many props. Pink Lady Luck has so many props she's acquired over the years. I bet Molly has a food guzzling OnlyFans. Oh my God, polyester. Listen, there are probably, I don't know, there's probably a fetish out there where, people like to watch people eat naked and shit. I don't know. Whatever. There's a fetish out there for everybody, I guess. I mean, I haven't looked up the list of fetishes recently. Officer Floyd from Possum County, Louisiana. That's right. I'm telling you, I wish I knew. Yes, you're probably going to, Shannon, develop a prop room. I don't remember what live stream it was. When I was redoing my channel and putting all of the new thumbnails on every single video, and YouTube is unbelievable. Like, you get to a certain amount of uploads of changing the thumbnail and they cut you off. Okay, thank you, Chichacos. I will get to it after I'm done here. So, yes, I did. Yes, November Rain, I did say that. Did you just eat naked? I said that there could be, for all I know, a fetish out there where people like to watch naked people eat. I don't know. What was the name of that woman? She had a channel. She was a mukbang channel, but I think she also did another thing like that had to do with sex. And I think she did eat on those. I'm not sure. I don't want to get it wrong. And I can't think of her name right now. If Randy was here, Randy would know who I'm talking about. I did trivia last year and it was all about fetishes. Oh, really? Well, was any of those fetishes about eating naked? Hungry Fat Chick. That's it, Kate. Thank you. Hungry Fat Chick, I think. And I, correct me if I'm wrong because I never really watched her, but I know that she did something. Did she eat naked? Do you know? Like for people? I don't know. Chris Crocker, now Cara Cunningham, does eating OnlyFans. What? They have an eating OnlyFans? Diane said all quiet. Sex. Yeah. Sex. She has a Pornhub? Oh my goodness. I did not know that. I agree, polyester jumpers. Absolutely. Chantel, I'm not interested in Chantel. Listen, Foodie Beauty used to, watch this channel. I don't think she does anymore, but she got mad. I don't remember what happened. She got mad at something that I said, although I don't remember ever actually talking about her. I think it was the association that I had with Yaba. I'm not sure. I don't remember what happened, and because I don't remember everything. But she left me a really long comment, and it was before all of this other stuff that's going on now with her. It was probably about 2 years ago, but she used to watch the channel. She has relations while eating. What? Wait a minute. So you're telling me she's having sex while eating Kentucky Fried Chicken? Oh my God. How do you do that? How do you do that? I'm serious. How do you do that? How do you eat fried chicken and have sex? I would think so, November Rain. They aren't allowed in restaurants without at least a kilt. What are you talking about, Lanky Tour? It is. It's very gross. Yep. So what? It's very gross. Ah, she was on. Oh my God. All right. And then, okay, I'm trying to imagine it, but not imagine it. Like I'm trying to figure out how you do that. Diane, heels in the air. Obviously. It's so true. I never should have made fun of anyone being overweight. Look how I ended up now in this mess. Well, Two Tacos, you're also on the medication that you are on. It's making you you said like bloated. You can't, you're on heavy duty medications now. Look above comment, Diane. Okay, I missed it. Special recipe would have an added ingredient. Oh my God, that's so gross. Okay, you guys might not believe me. In the Castro district, San Francisco, grown men walk around completely naked, but a sock on their ding dong. What? Is that legal in San Francisco? Wow. Is that legal to do that? Yeah, drumsticks. It would have to be drumsticks. Good Lord. And they said, I'll never get off those meds ever. It's not karma. Stop it. Stop it. See, I don't believe, listen, it's very hard. It's very hard for me to explain the whole karma thing. I don't believe in karma because it's not, it's not from God. I do think, though, that when people do shit to other people, because I'm actually watching what I guess most people would consider karma right now. I'm watching it right now. To people who went after me. I'm just watching things, but I don't think that God does that. Like God does not say, well, Two Tacos, you did this, this, and this, and now I'm going to do this to you. No, God doesn't make people sick. Doesn't make people sick. God allows things to happen in here on earth, but he doesn't do it. In the Old Testament, God did use allow. He allowed, for instance, Satan to tempt. It's okay, Diana. It's every bit of it. I'm reaping the nasty fat comments. Listen, all of us know that we shouldn't body shame people. I'm totally against body shaming anyone. Look, remember what happened with Job? Job allowed that. God allowed Job to lose everything, get sick, and to the point where people were saying to him, uh, curse God, but he never did. So after the whole test was over, and God allowed that to happen for a reason, obviously for its documentation in scripture. But when it was over, he gave him, 7 times more than he had. And he was a very rich man. He was rich. So there you go. God doesn't make you sick. Unless it's Molly. Well, yeah, I won't body shame anyone. I just would never do that. I don't think it's necessary. I know it's a thing on social media, but if you've never done that in your real life, I mean, why would you do it on here? It's not like you would go around calling somebody a fat cow in your real life, because if you did do that, they'd punch you out. I mean, that's the difference between social media and here. Well, I was today years old. Now I get it. Huh? What do you mean? November rain. What does that mean? Well, I was today years old. Now I get it. Yeah, free will is a big deal. Exactly. I think Diane and I are very thin, so I understand body shaming stuff. Well, I have always been thin. It's genetics. It's just genetics. And I eat to live. I've always been like that. I eat to live. It also taught me to take advantage of and appreciate the things that you are physically able to do while you're able to do them. Exactly. And we should never take life for granted. And because we never know when our last day is going to be, and we never know when one of our loved ones' last day is going to be. Things happen unexpectedly. And, if you're not right with certain people, get right with them. It's bad if you're not, because you never know when you're going to lose someone, or you never know when you're not going to wake up. I might not wake up tomorrow. I mean, we're all headed there at some point, right? I've been skinny and fat. I thought I'd be happier on each side, and it was miserable. I've never been too skinny, although when I was a kid, my mother actually brought me to the doctor and put me on a tonic to increase my appetite. I just was never a really big eater. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love food. I absolutely love food. I love Italian food is my go-to, but I just really eat to live. I don't live to eat. But it is what it is. So I think I've said everything that I want to say. I think that I feel like Wags needs to chill out. Again, I don't really want to go too hard at him because he's not feeling well. He has COVID, and but you really need to talk to me instead of listening to the yapping, gaping, dapping biddies in your ear. Talk to me, because I'm telling you, you don't know what you're talking about. I haven't been a big eater either. I just eat to have fuel, but I love cooking. Yeah, same with me. Again, though, I do love my pasta. I do love my pasta. I've yo-yoed in weight, especially after turning 40. Medical issues make it tougher. I've come to just think that I am what I am. I want to be healthy for my family so I can spend as much time with them as possible. And I try not to be a crappy human being. Listen, I think we all try. It's hard. It's hard not to be crappy sometimes. I get really angry sometimes. I really do. Or, if I get in a bad mood, forget it. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else in the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Oh, I agree, Lanky. I just feel like, I feel like you know what it's like. People get into your ear, say things to you, and I just think it's a shame to throw away people like the ponies because uh, they like me. I mean, it's so big. It's like Mean Girls. It's like the Mean Girl. I know everybody has seen Mean Girls. I mean, watch that movie. That's what it's like on here sometimes. You can't sit here. You can't sit at this table. It's the same thing. And coming from a man, when I see men do that, I think I have more of a hard time understanding why men get so involved in drama here is because in my real life, that's not even, it's not even something that I would tolerate. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Hello, penguin and pals. I love penguins. I adore penguins. One of my favorite movies is Happy Feet. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Speaking of movies, there are some good movies on Netflix. That one with Kristen Bell. It's a limited series, and I can't remember the name. It's something about the woman at the window watching the other woman across the street. It's a really long title, but it's a really great limited series. It's a whodunit, but kind of it's a satire. It's very enjoyable. Definitely watch that on Netflix if you have that. And the other thing to watch on HBO Max, if you haven't watched it yet, is The Gilded Age with what's her name, Christine. She used to be on the show Sybil. She's very funny, but in this one, I see it's done. It's back in the old days, New York City. I can see it turning into kind of like a Dallas thing, even though it seems kind of prim and proper. There's some stuff's going to happen. It's really, really good. Yes, I do like the drama, just like anyone else. But as a man, gay or not, I was taught. Well, yeah. Listen, I should rephrase that, Jeff. I There's nothing wrong with men being here on social media, right? And coming into a stream where there might be drama going on. I don't understand men who do things like Stellar, who say that I'm on a revenge tour and I have Jenny Jen Jen doing my dirty work for me. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's delusional and I think he acts like a child. When you get caught up in doing the kind of shit that he does, and then I lose respect for you. He used to come into my chats all the time. But he wasn't doing the crazy shit that he's doing now. I got finished watching the movie called John Reeve. It's a movie based on a true story. Where is that, Penguin and Pals? Where can you find that movie? Yeah, and Crazy Daisy. I love Happy Feet. Can't tell you how excited I got watching that for the first time. No offense, but I don't get the straight man in this drama. Imagine if your husband sat online arguing with women. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It makes no sense. Yes, I did see that. Somebody put up a video, Carol, about Katie's ex-boyfriend. He passed away. If anyone doesn't know that. He passed away. I don't know what happened. I think he was supposed to be having some kind of surgery to deal with his heart. And I don't quote me, but she said she spoke to him yesterday, and today she got messages that he had passed away. So I'm thinking he had a heart attack. It's the only thing that I could think of. He wasn't an old man by any means. And no, not Doug, Stephen. Crazy Daisy. Remember Stephen? I thought I heard that, but thought he just had a heart attack. Yeah, he died. So yeah, I mean, that's sad. I mean, like, listen, Katie's not my favorite person, but I understand when you lose somebody that you loved, I mean, even if she only loved him past tense and he was an ex, uh, it's got to be, it's shocking when somebody that or somebody that you were with, uh, dies, and somebody that you loved. I mean, it's horrible. It's sad. Life is very short, and we never know exactly. I took a lovely ride to Connecticut today. It was a great change. I haven't been to Connecticut in a really long time. I used to go to Connecticut a lot because from Long Island, you can just take the ferry over to Connecticut. It was, I mean, you could drive there, but if you took the ferry, it was a shorter amount of time to get there. No, not Doug, Jen B, not Doug, Stephen. Her ex-boyfriend, Stephen, he died. I thought compression socks were the ones that make everything tighter. I have no clue what compression socks do. No, not Doug. It was Stephen. Yes. She used to call. What did she used to call Stephen? Dylan. When she first started dating him, she called him Dylan because she didn't want anyone to know his real name. But then she eventually let it out. It's Stephen. Never been to New England. I've always wanted to come up there. New England is very pretty. I love Maine. Maine is like, I can't even tell you. If you ever get a chance to go to Maine because they have the most delicious lobster rolls that you will die I mean, like, you will just be like, oh my God, how did I ever not have a lobster roll from Maine? And I just really love it there. It's so pretty, especially by the harbor. Go by the harbor. I have been walking the streets and fields for 3 days looking for a little lost dog. Whose dog? Pugs? Dylan the villain. Yeah, Dylan. Listen, Dylan left I'll say this: be careful what you put on the internet because he left well, I don't know. It's pretty much gone now because Katie's channel is gone. But you know what happened on there. He pulled out his, you know what. Diane, ever been to Provincetown? I've been trying to get Rich to go there. No, I have never been there. Used to live in New Hampshire. It was beautiful during the fall. Yes, seafood is best in Maine. Exactly. Oh my God. I could not believe how delicious the food was there. Beautiful. New England is really pretty. Connecticut is nice too. Mr. Pizza. Mr. Connecticut. I miss New York City pizza, Manhattan, nothing comparable. Listen, I was just talking about that lanky troll last night with a couple of friends. We were talking about this guy, Dave Portnoy, who does One Bite Pizza reviews. He's like, his net worth is about $120 million. He also has another channel, some that I have no idea what it is, something Barstool, whatever. He's from Boston, actually. But he does pizza reviews, and he goes to every state, every pizza place that he can hit up and do reviews on them. He has his taste in pizza. I have mine. My favorite style pizza will always be New York style, obviously, because I'm from New York. But I do love Sicilian. Sicilian is, if it's made really well, it's, really, yeah, that's it, Angelina, Barstool Sports. That's his other thing that he does. And I don't know what he does over there, but they do podcasts and all this kind of stuff. And I don't know how he became a millionaire, but I'm pretty sure the One Bite Pizza reviews didn't do it. But if you are lucky enough to have a review by Dave Portnoy on One Bite Pizza, it will bring you mega business. He is, he helped a lot of people during COVID. But I enjoy his reviews because I know what his favorite pizza is. He likes, the kind of pizza that you can sit around and scoff down the whole pizza during a football game. He likes football style pizza. I'm not really sure what that means because I don't know. And I'm like him too. I don't like my pie too oily. A little dib of oil for flavor is okay, but if you gotta pat your pizza with a napkin, it's no good. You didn't know, Angelina? Let me get his channel. Hold on. I'm going to drop the link for you. So, like, let's say you live, like, I was talking to somebody the other night and I told her about the channel and she asked me, did he review this place in Philadelphia? And I couldn't remember because he has been to Philly. He's been to every state. You don't want it? Okay. He just does pizza reviews. They're like 3-4 minute videos. Sometimes he has a famous person meet him, like Bon Jovi. He had Bob Saget. He had Machine Gun, whatever that guy's name is. I mean, like, he knows a lot of people. Let's just say that he knows a lot of people. Gen B, I don't think he's been to Kansas. You're right. I don't think he's been there. I have a place by me that's owned by an Italian family from New York. The pizza is amazing. Yeah, well, if they're from New York, the pizza is going to be amazing. That's the one thing that I miss, from not living on Long Island anymore is I had oh, you would like the link. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I miss Long Island so much. I'm going to put the link for his channel, Pink, because I had everything at my fingertips, every kind of pizza place. I miss Ben's Kosher Deli because I love hot pastrami on rye. I miss, listen, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, but if you live in the suburbs, your pizza places and your Chinese takeout is very limited. I'm not saying there are not good restaurants in Philadelphia or in Chinatown. Delicious. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Sin. Do you have it? Machine Gun Kelly. He did a pizza review with Dave Portnoy. So, and it's like one bite, everybody knows the rules. That's what Dave Portnoy will say. One bite, everybody knows the rules, although he'll take more than one bite. So, and then he asks whoever his guest is to rate it between, he'll never give anybody a 10 because there's no such thing as a 10 other than his own pizza that he's made. He made a frozen pizza. He sells it at Walmart and it sold out. So I don't know why he would make pizza, and I've never bought it, but because there's no need to eat frozen pizza when you can, get fresh pizza. Thank you, More Than Enough. Thank you, Sin. That's his channel. It's enjoyable if you like pizza, and he can be pretty funny. Sometimes he's pretty funny. Oh my God, I love bagels and lox from New York. Okay, I talked about the bagels. I'm not into lox, but I did talk about bagels. The reason New York bagels are so much better is because of the water. Hello, the water does make a difference. New York water. So bagels from New York are the best. Barstool Sports is huge. He is such an asshole, but I'm a Portnoy fan. Yeah, I don't know what he does, Willow, on his Barstool channel. I don't know. I do know that he goes to a lot of sports events. I know that he does there's lots of gambling involved. But I'm still trying to figure out where he made his money. Like, he's worth $120 million at 44 years old. And all I've seen of him is do pizza reviews. So I don't like it's like I didn't Google him and try to find out where he got his money from. But yeah, he's worth a lot of money. Detroit pizza is my jam. Okay. See, now Detroit, what is Detroit pizza? Like, I don't know. And like I've said, I've watched his reviews and he's reviewed all kinds of pizzas, but I can't remember what a Detroit pizza is. What is it? And the other thing that I will not do with pizza, Pink, he's been doing it for, I don't know, at least since 2017. And he will review He only puts out one review a day, but he'll go to about 6 places in a day. So I don't think he ever gets sick of pizza. I happen to love pizza. I could eat pizza every day, but I only will eat one kind of pizza. I don't do toppings on my pizza. No toppings. No mushroom. No meat. No sausage. No pineapple. That's crazy. Like, I don't know who came up with that. It wasn't an Italian. It's nuts. Deep dish pizza. See, I'm used to one kind of pizza. I'm not going to say that I wouldn't eat a deep dish, but I like Sicilian pizza. I like Neapolitan style pizza, which is different actually if you get it from Italy. If you eat it in Italy than here, but I I don't know. I just really stick with regular, original New York style. Gino's East Forever. See, I like mushrooms, but I don't like anything on my pizza. My husband only plain slice. Yeah. And that's the same with Dave Portnoy. He won't put anything on top. He started a podcast and now has an all women's side of Barstool too. Yeah, look, listen. This guy, all right. He thinks that he is here's the thing about Dave Portnoy. He thinks that he's God's gift to women. Like, he thinks he's gorgeous. And he always has a gorgeous girlfriend. But we know why he has a gorgeous girlfriend. Come on, ladies. Why do you think he has a gorgeous girlfriend? Because he's really not that hot. Thin crust pizza. Yeah, in New York. Money, 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 money. Yeah, he's worth a lot of money. I can spy on him. You want to find him? Listen, he's never. Here's the thing, Pink. He's never in Boston. He's never there. He travels all the time. I know that he has a home in. I think he has an apartment in New York City, and I think that he has a home. I'm pretty sure it's in Florida. I'm a pizza opportunity eater. Maybe he's got a gorgeous penis. Jeff, you could be right. Diane, have you considered a thing where we talk about real ingredients, Parmesan, craft versus what's real? Yeah, well, I've talked about it. Don't ever eat Parmesan. There's no such thing as Parmesan cheese, especially made by Kraft. There's no such thing as chicken parm. Okay, there's no such thing as that. It's made up. It's Italian American thing. But if you're eating Kraft Parmesan cheese, throw it away. You're poisoning yourself. Go to the store. Hopefully you can find it. If you can't find it in your store, if you're living in a little tiny town, you might not be able to find like some good Pecorino Romano. Grate it. You're poisoning yourself. And if I assure you, if you ever really eat real Parmigiana, you are never going to ever be able to eat that Kraft crap again. You'll be like, what in the hell? This is disgusting. Oh, okay. Pizza Hut. I've never eaten Pizza Hut, but let me tell you one pizza I will never eat again. I will never eat Domino's. When Domino's first, yes, get a fresh block of Pecorino Romano. It's the best. It's the best. Yes, real cheese they shave off a wheel. Exactly. Yeah, the Kraft is horrible. I mean, I'm only trying to help you. I want you to have better flavor while you're eating. I really do. I want you to enjoy when you have a plate of pasta and you want to put some cheese on top. I want you to not destroy the delicious sauce that you might have made. If he's making that much money, he'd be crazy not to file in Florida. I don't know. But Listen, I'm never going to be, now I can't get that thought out of my mind, Jeff, you bad boy. So bad. So bad. Damn. Oh, keep telling you about the cheese. Okay, well, here's the thing. Asiago. I love Asiago cheese. I love cheese. Okay, listen, I'm a cheese person. I will not eat Kraft American cheese slices either. No. Yeah, buy it fresh and shave it over pasta. You get a grater, and you just grate the cheese. Yeah, Jeff, I'm going to smack you. Bend over. You're going to get a spanking now. Oh my God. Now I'm not going to be able to watch Dave Portnoy for like, I don't know, 2 months. Thank you. Tomorrow, yeah, you got, exactly. You got that. It's on my brain now. Well, what do you expect? What do you expect, Jeff, when you say shit like that? I'm a woman. Tomorrow night, I'll be eating pasta with that yummy cheese. Yes, no, it's not. Crazy Daisy, eggplant. There's no such word as parm in Italy. So there's no such thing as eggplant parm, although they do eat eggplant in Italy. They don't eat chicken parm. There is no such thing as chicken parm in Italy. Like, they don't do that. Diane Channel, don't threaten me with a good time. But they do. Another thing that they don't do in Italy is they don't make spaghetti and meatballs. They don't eat meatballs and spaghetti together. They just don't do that. It's not a bad thing. But if you want to learn how to make really good sauces, if you want to, yes, November Rain, that is an actual Italian dish. They do make that in Italy. Absolutely, 100%. I personally don't like it because I'm not a bean person. I don't like the consistency of beans. So my mother used to make it, and I would drive her crazy. I'd be like picking the beans out. The difference, though, in Italy, they don't use the little macaronis that we use here in America. The tellies, the real short. They look like a round ziti. They don't use that there. They use different kind of pastas. I'm telling you, the things that I learned watching Pasta Grandma. That's one of the channels. Yeah, that's what they use November. They don't use that when they make it over there. All you need is extra virgin olive oil, garlic, and San Marzipano, tomato, and maybe basil, salt, and pepper. But if you want to make a bolognese, you need to have this, prepare it with the sofrita. There's a whole process to it. Oh my God, the dairy side of my life is collapsing. But if you want some good Italian channels to watch Pasta Grammar, and the other one is Vincenzo's Plate. Both of those people are from Italy. And that's where you're going. Well, you can use that November Rain. I'm just saying, over in Italy, they don't. And most Italians will make their own pasta because it's really not that hard to make pasta. They would prefer to make their pasta by themselves. But you can buy very good quality pasta online from websites from Italy, because if you use, like, Italians would never use Barilla pasta. The more orange the pasta is, the crappier it is in quality. And don't ever forget to save some pasta water. You always want to save some pasta water to use when you're done cooking the pasta and you throw it into the pot with the sauce, and you might want it to thicken up a little bit. You save pasta water. I learned so many things. I'm going to become a cooking channel. what will it say? While I'm thinking on it, Ben Shapiro does these Sunday special interviews. He did one with Dave Portnoy that is a good insight to Barstool and Dave's money. Yeah. See, I don't really care. Like I don't like I unless he's doing a pizza review, he bores me. He can be really funny when he's doing a pizza review. But other than that, I have no interest in what he does. I do know that he's worth a lot of money. I just, I don't care. I don't like beans. Yeah, I can't eat beans. The only ones I eat are chickpeas, garbanzo beans. Those are the only ones that I can tolerate. Just like in Mexico, people mostly make their hot salsa. When we were talking about food in restaurants last night. Yeah, I don't, Crazy Daisy, it's probably not even the taste of beans for me. It's the consistency, the texture of beans. I just can't do it. But we were talking last night about food and now German food. Now, I don't know if there's any German people in here, but German restaurants, if you like things like sauerbraten and dumplings with red cabbage, that's really good. Or if you like Wiener Schnitzel. But after that, there are Germans have a very limited cuisine. It's mostly potatoes and meat. So we were talking about that last night and we said, like when you say, I feel like having, Italian tonight or Mexican or Chinese takeout or Japanese. You never hear anyone say, let's have German takeout, right? Because there are no German takeout because all their food is potato and meat. They don't have a cuisine. Like even on cooking shows or cooking contests, there's never a section of that contest where they say, now cook us up a really good German dish. No insults against German because again, I do love sauerbraten and Wiener Schnitzel. Menu, one page, exactly. It'll have Wiener Schnitzel, it'll have sauerbraten, then just potatoes, meat. They really don't have cuisine. I always wondered about that. Even the Jewish people have more on their menu. No, it's meat and cabbage. Okay, yeah. Or sauerkraut, right? We talked about that. Sauerkraut, which I happen to love, by the way, but only fresh sauerkraut. I will never eat sauerkraut out of a can. Certain things I will not eat out of a can. I cook amazing enchiladas. Listen, Mexican food is not my favorite, but I do love me a good taco. I can't say that I don't. I hope, Diane, we can share recipes. I learned potato leek soup. Here's the thing. I've never made potato soup. I'm sure it's delicious. I do like potatoes and I do like leeks, so I'm sure it's delicious. I've just never made it. Have you ever had el altano? It's an Italian dish of tuna fish, anchovies. Oh no! You said anchovies? No. We talked about that last night too. No anchovies, no sardines. I can't do those kind of things. My mother used to eat sardines. They're very healthy for you, and my mother really enjoyed them. Oh no, I'm sorry. No offense. I do like tuna, but I can't do anchovies. No anchovies. Hi, Black Eagle. You're a fab cook, just saying. And you're in Maine. I was just talking about Maine earlier, that someone was saying they would love to go to New England. And I said, you have to go to Maine because I could not believe how, first of all, it was beautiful where we were, but the lobster rolls there are to die for. I mean, it's like being in heaven. There's nothing like Maine lobster. And the lobster rolls, you wouldn't buy one here. Like I wouldn't go anywhere here and say, like in Philadelphia, can I have a lobster roll? non-existence. Can you get a Philly cheesesteak? Yeah, which I don't like, by the way. I don't like them. But yeah, I definitely Maine. If you go to Maine, you can't pass up the lobster. I love tuna salad. I love it. I make a pretty good tuna salad. Oh, it's really good, Sin. Oh my God. I could go for one right now. And each place, like in Maine, like each restaurant makes it a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like a little bit different. Although it's the same lobster because it's in Maine, they have their own little twist on it. Himmler would only kill his own potatoes at the dinner table as some sort of Aaron character building nonsense. He did? Oh, I love scallops too. I don't like any like I don't like clams and mussels, anything that comes out of like clams on the half shell and steamed clams. I like my clams fried, but it's really hard to get a place to really fry clams well without making them too tough. Same thing with calamari. If you don't cook calamari right, if you're going to fry it and bread it, it's going to be like eating an elastic band. I've been blaming my weight gain on lockdown. Nope, it's because in Diane's chat. Yeah, I don't, and I would never eat any raw clams or anything like that. I used to, on Long Island, lots of people used to go clamming, and then have a clam party, and everybody would be sucking down raw clams. Oh, so gross. You can't even chew them. Like, why bother eating them? So gross. I just don't like it. Like if I were to make a paella, that's another thing that I really love. I don't know if anybody here has ever eaten paella, but it's a Spanish dish. It consists of seafood, but you can pretty much put whatever seafood you want in it. But most people that will make it will put, some kind of, like mussels or clams in there. Bothers me. I prefer the shrimp and the scallops and other things that I feel safer eating. Yes, I love risotto too. Crazy Daisy. You hate seafood? You're like Randy. Randy, she won't eat anything that is in the water. I don't know. She's got a saying. I can't remember what it is, but whatever. Breeds in the water, whatever it is. She is missing so much. I feel like I want to open up a new world to her. You don't know what you're missing, Pink. Tuna is at the bottom. Especially if you're talking about tuna out of a can, that's at the bottom of the seafood level. I mean, I can't even imagine. Have you not ever eaten a scallop, a delicious sweet scallop? I think everybody thinks that fish is fishy. It's not supposed to be fishy. The clams that stick up out of beaches. I forgot the name. I don't know. I can't eat any seafood except tuna fish and eat. Really? So are you talking, Sarah? Sarah, is it okay if I mention what you sent me? Because I did mention it already. I just didn't. Well, now I guess everybody knows. Like earlier, I mentioned that you sent me something from my mother. Okay, so it was Sarah Beth who made me the beautiful teddy bear that's sitting on my desk. I told everybody what I got. And she's the one that made it. And I don't know if you do this, as a hobby, as a business, whatever. But if you're not doing it as a business, you should be. You should have a store. And if you do have one that I just don't know about, please let me know, because it was beautiful, and the saying on it was perfect, because she was too perfect for here. It's beautiful. and I will love it forever and ever and ever. Yes, it was Sarah Beth. But Sarah, I do have a problem with the fact that you don't eat seafood. So you will eat tuna fish from a can, but you won't eat something as delicious as lobster or scallops or even a delicious piece of flounder from fresh out of the water. I have an Etsy shop, but I only do kid shirts at the moment. I'm glad you love the bear. Well, if you would you like to send me your link? Because I would love to promote your store in here. I do it for Pickle Pickle. So, Sarah Beth, what do you think of my new avatar? And I'm wearing my new merch and my changed my whole channel. That was uh, Pickle Pickle. She has an Etsy store as well. She does, but her main thing is that she does these beautiful spiders, and they're just gorgeous. They're beaded and they're in beautiful colors. And she does some other insects, but she's also a graphic artist. So I took some of my ideas to her and I said, "This is what I would like," and she did it for me. So yeah, we're dropping her store. So your whole family loves seafood. You're the odd one out. Oh, you've got to try something. I'm telling you, you and Randy need to try some seafood. I'll tell you what to start off with. Don't start off with a shrimp because I get maybe if it's a texture thing for you, that's not the first thing to start off with. Start off with scallops, okay? Scallops that are pan fried. It takes a couple of minutes to make them. If they're fresh, they're going to be sweet and delicious. You're going to love them. I'd love to favorite your shop and support. Oh, that's so nice, Pickle Pickle. See, we have two ladies in here that have stores, Etsy stores. When I lived on Long Island, because we have the sound, everybody goes fishing. So now fluke, I don't know if people are familiar with fluke. Fluke is delicious. It's very, very similar to flounder. Very delicious. But I always fried it. I would bread it and fry it. There's nothing like fried flounder and fried. Well, I like fried shrimp too. No, no, they're not. Tara, scallops are not chewy. They're not supposed to be chewy. If they are chewy, that means they're overcooked. It's like a 90-second cook on each side. That's literally how long it takes at the correct level of heat. 90 seconds on each side. If it's chewy, it means that it's overcooked. It should never be chewy. It's delicious. Yeah, chewy means burnt. No, it means overdone. Fried flounder is the best. A fried fluke, fried shrimp. I love fried shrimp. I love fried clams. You know what, though? Lanky Tour, Gordon Ramsay disappointed me when he made spaghetti carbonara. Completely disappointed me. Number one, he used bacon. Number two, he put cream in it. He actually put cream in it. He's got, 3 Michelin stars, and he doesn't know that you don't put cream and you don't use bacon in carbonara. That really disappointed me. I like fried whole flounder. Yeah, fried flounder is delicious, Crystal. I'm actually out of work. I'm fine, just really sore. I'm lucky I didn't hit anyone. Okay, what happened, Black Eagle? Did you have an accident? Sounds like you had some kind of accident. Being from Seattle, we used to have tons. Oh, salmon. Oh, salmon. I forgot about salmon. I love salmon too. Figure skating coach, please don't come in here. Please don't come in here because I'm not in the mood for you right now. You made 4 comments that were out in the open. I didn't say you went into his ear. I said you did it in public. And I don't use sick kids for profit. Go fuck yourself. The nerve of you. You caused a lot of problems last night. Just get the fuck out of here. You didn't have to block her. You didn't have to block her. I mean, it's like a year later. What do you want to do? Bury me, figure skating coach? Again, you were sold a bill of goods. So again, is it a clone account? Well, I just wasted my breath on a clone account. Oh, that's right. I blocked her. I already blocked her. Sorry about that. Well, whatever. I blocked her last night. So, no, reblock it. Sin, that's a clone account. I blocked her last night. So she was blocked. She couldn't have typed in here. Lankator, I explained what happened. She made 4 comments that was not needed to fuel a fire that was already going in Jenny Jen's last night with Wogs. And she thinks she's above everyone else. And I just, there was no need for her to fuel that fire. That's all. Yeah, I blocked her, already blocked her. So if she was blocked, she couldn't come in here. I forgot that I blocked her. I'm sorry. What were we talking about? We're talking about salmon. That was the last thing. I love salmon. Salmon's another tricky thing to cook, because if you overcook salmon, it's going to be horribly dry. Sassy Diane is my favorite Diane. Well, I'm not so much sassy. I'm just like, I shouldn't have, probably shouldn't have did that, because I already said what I had to say earlier, and I should have probably just moved forward. But it does kind of sound like a. Why do you feel like it's the apocalypse in dramatized, aka traumatized community? It's depressing. Oh, why do you feel like it? I don't know, Frenchie. I feel like it too sometimes. I really do. I have had salmon one time at my sister's wedding. It's really good. That's what I thought too, Pink. He's got content on his channel. That's what he keeps telling everybody, that he's got content. He doesn't do drama, but he's been very dramatic lately. And again, I don't want to go too hard on him. He does have COVID, and he was in the emergency room today. So I hope that he's feeling better. COVID is horrible. I hate COVID. I hate that anyone is getting COVID. I hate that anyone is sick and not feeling well. It bothers me a lot. Sarah, I want you to email me your link, okay, Sarah Beth? Because I would like to see what you have as well. Haddock with lemon, butter, garlic. There's so many good fish. Fish is tricky to cook. There is that. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Yes. Fish is very tricky to cook. You can, if you overcook it, it's done. I mean, gone. You might as well forget about it. Forget about it. Liquid seafood, it's all in who cooks it. Exactly, Crystal. If it doesn't have a good cook on it, it's not going to taste good. Yeah, salmon is very good for you. Absolutely. And I happen to like it. So, it's a win-win. Yeah, I hope he's okay too. I don't like anyone being sick. And this COVID thing has really, it's been going on for 2 years, and I can't deal with it anymore. My husband makes the best fish. He puts water in sheet pan and in the oven, so tender. Yeah, there are certain ways to cook it. Listen, I love fish. My mom's sister Onions also. Yeah, there are people who are allergic to shellfish, and that's sad. They can't. They're so allergic to it. Even as a chef, they can't cook it because they can't touch it. Like they have to wear gloves and they have to be really careful. Garlic grilled shrimp is amazing too, says Crazy Daisy. Now here's the thing: I don't like too much garlic on things. Um, in 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 America, we're very heavy-handed on garlic, especially when we cook Italian food. But in Italy, believe it or not, they don't use a lot of garlic. And if they do put garlic in something, they'll take it out. So, but people here are really heavy-handed on garlic. If you put too much garlic in anything, it's going to overpower the complete taste of the food, and it's just going to taste like garlic. Yeah, crazy Daisy, I hear you. I mean, again, COVID has, freaked me out for 2 years and I lost my mother to it. So I don't want anybody to say. I confirmed it was not coach but a clown. Okay. Yeah. I already figured that out a little too late because I knew that I already blocked her. Grilled salmon with maple syrup. See, I've never, put maple syrup on anything but pancakes. And that's the truth. I know people use maple syrup for other things, but yeah, I've never had it on fish. My husband's family is from southern Italy. They keep cooking simple. Yes, yeah, I have a heavy hand with garlic. Well, I think it's just a thing here. We have a heavy hand with garlic. Not me. I don't like a lot of garlic. I'm I'm doing okay. I mean, I like yesterday I had a really bad day. It was a really bad day. But and then I start thinking stupid things in my head and um, but then I get talked to and somebody says something the right thing and brings me back to a lot more logical place. Pickle, you put maple syrup in your coffee? Really? Ham with syrup and pineapple. See, I love ham, but I don't like pineapples. I don't like fruit, any kind of fruit mixed with my food. Like I don't like sweet, like I don't like sweet and savory together. Well, Quebec has the best maple syrup. I never had I know that you have really good maple syrup there. Uh, but I didn't know that you had Quebec had this. Fried tuna patties with syrup. Okay, you guys are like freaking me out now. So you put maple syrup on your food? Really? Like tuna and stuff? Never had that. Sarah, her spiders are beautiful. She has a praying mantis, but I have it in I put it in my basket. It's so gorgeous that I can't even, I don't know how she has the patience to do those little beads. Like, I have no idea like how she even does that to make the spiders and the insects, stand up. Like, I have no idea how she does that. When my mom took off to a better place, it comes in waves of grief. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Sweet potato fries are good dipped in real maple syrup. See, I don't like sweet potatoes. Isn't that weird? I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't know why. I hope you're having a good night, Diane. It's been rough. I'm still dealing with COVID. It comes and goes. Oh my God, I didn't even know that you had COVID. See, COVID, I just want COVID to go away and just leave us all alone forever. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. I hope that you get better soon. Yes, that praying mantis is beautiful, Crazy Daisy. It's gorgeous. Yeah, savory is my favorite too, I think. Um, but some people like to mix savory and sweet. Yeah, I don't. Look, I don't know why. Even as a kid, I didn't like sweet potatoes. They look really good, especially Japanese sweet potatoes. I think they taste a little bit different, but they look really good. I just, for some reason, uh, I don't eat them. But I love turnips. I love turnips. I only The only sweet I do is cheesecake. Oh, I love cheesecake. Love, love, love. Yeah, I got COVID for my birthday on the 29th. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Sucks. You're gonna make beef stew. Your parents. It's it calls for parsnips. I've never had parsnips. I think I think parsnips might be somewhat in the turnip family. Now, I love turnips. Turnips are delicious. So if they're in the same family, they're probably good in a stew. I mean, you could use turnips in a stew. That would be good too. Honestly, I can't have maple syrup anymore. My job was oriented to Sugar Shack, and I have overdosed of it. 2019, it was different. Sugar Shack 55 times, by the way, July and October. Oh, I love Brussels sprouts. Oh my God, I love Brussels sprouts. One of my favorite vegetables. Oh, I'm sorry, Tara. It happens. I've blocked people on here. They say it adds flavor to the stew. It probably does. Google it and see if it's part of the. Google it and say, what does it taste like? Or ask, does it taste like a turnip? Because turnips are really good. So it's probably really, really good. It looks like a carrot, but off white. Yeah, it's probably delicious. Oh yeah, Brussels sprouts are the best. Brussels. Oh, well, see the Brussels sprout. Uh, you can wrap it in the bacon, but I can't do the syrup part. And especially on Brussels sprouts. No, 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 no. But Google it and see if you Google it, it'll tell you what it tastes like. So it might say it's similar to this, the taste of a carrot, or the taste of a turnip. It'll tell you. I love broccoli. That's another favorite vegetable. Cauliflower, asparagus. Um, I'm not so much a peas and carrot kind of girl. That's not my go-to vegetable. Like peas and carrots. No. What else? Parsnip tastes like a radish. I like radishes. Yeah, I love cheese. Um, a Black Eagle. I don't eat cottage cheese. I will never eat that. That's another thing that my mother used to eat. My mother ate very healthy. Um, I love cheese. I love my brie. I love brie cheese. Of course, Italian cheeses, provolone, things like that. Yeah, I won't eat cottage cheese. No, no, no. Oh, spinach. I love. Yeah, fresh spinach. I will not eat like frozen spinach, but I will eat fresh. I crave greens with a bacon grease the whole time I was pregnant with my son. Yeah, well, that's bacon. Listen, bacon is good. Let's face it, bacon is really good. But pancetta is better. It's better. This is for you, Diane, and eat your veggies. I do eat my veggies, Lanky Tor. Thank you. I love vegetables. That was something that no one ever had to push on me, was eating vegetables. My mother never had to push that on me. This is the only thing that I wouldn't eat was mashed potatoes as a kid. I would not eat them. I didn't like them. So my mother would, if she was making something with mashed potatoes, let's say a roast beef or something, I'm just using that, she would take out the potatoes and put them to the side for me, the boiled potatoes, so that I could just have the gravy on top of that, and then she would mash them. I was a little bit of a problem when it came to that. Betty White said her secret was she stayed away from anything green. I don't know. I do think that's true. I love garbanzo beans. That's the only bean I'll eat is a garbanzo bean. Spinach salad with hot bacon dressing. You could not eat enough. What is fiddlehead, Frenchie? What is fiddlehead? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever heard of it. I don't like hummus. I like garbanzo beans, but I don't like hummus. Isn't that crazy? Fiddleheads are ferns. It's a vegetable in the same family as broccoli. I've never seen that. I've never seen a fiddlehead. I've seen uh, broccoli rabe. I've never seen that. Or maybe I'm just not looking for it, but I've never seen that. I never heard of it. This is the first time I'm ever hearing of that. So it's similar to broccoli. A fiddlehead, it's called a fiddlehead in case malls. I find them to be bitter. Oh, so it's bitter. Oh, another thing that I love is escarole. Escarole cooked the right way with a little bit of oil, extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of garlic. Oh, it's delicious. Uh, Escarole has a tiny bit of a bitterness to it, but nothing that you couldn't take. Diane, is is the human equivalent of Walter on food pickiness scale. Uh, no, I'm. You know what? I'm really not that picky. I'm really not. Not anymore. Anyway, as a kid, I there were certain things that I didn't want to eat. Like I didn't want to eat beans. I didn't want to eat mashed potatoes. I didn't want to eat lentils. Oh my God, my mother used to make lentil soup. When I would say to her, "What's for dinner tonight?" and she'd say, "I'm making lentil soup," be like my worst night ever because I still won't eat lentils. My mother was a really good cook, and she cooked a lot of things. My best night when I would say to my mother, "What are you cooking?" could be so many things because she cooked dinner every night. Trying to think of my mother's favorite dish that she ever made. We used to eat liver. My mother would, and I love liver and onions. I am a liver girl. I will eat liver. I like calf's liver a little better than beef liver because it's a little bit more tasty. But yeah, I'm a liver and onions girl. Yes, I am. And liver is really good for you, by the way. And it's really good for if you have a cat and your cat is sick. Uh, my mother actually saved a life of a cat that we had a long, long time ago by feeding the cat liver. It looks like the fern just pops up and it's still curled up. To pick poke salad around here. That's amazing. I can't get them in Florida. Yeah, I've never. I'm going to have to check now and see. I'm going to have to look that up when we get off of here. Liver is great for women during the menstrual. Yeah, I love liver, and the best place to get liver and onions is in a Greek diner. Uh, in when I lived in New York, there were a lot of diners. They don't have them in Pennsylvania, but and most of the diners were owned by Greek people, and they make the best liver and onions. I need to share a recipe. Look up New York Times red lentil soup with lemon tea. I don't like lentils. Liver is, is very high in cholesterol. Well, here's the thing. I don't eat liver as much now as I did. My mother used to probably make it maybe once every 3 weeks or something like that, but it was, I loved it. And then she would fry chicken livers for me. I also like chicken livers. And when Thanksgiving came, she would fry up the turkey liver for me because I loved it. Tara K, can you please email K Smalls? She's asking in the chat. I can't eat liver, but I've heard it's really healthy. It is good for cats. Oh, Lanky Tour, you have to try it. It has to be cooked well, and you'll enjoy it. If it's tender and cooked right with onions, it's delicious. You had to leave your house when your mother cooked liver because of the smell. See, I don't remember it having a really big smell. Like, I don't know. I love. I'm pretty sure everybody loves avocado, right? Does everybody love avocado? I love avocado toast. I love to put avocado on some sour bread toast with some really ripe tomatoes. Like, that's what I love to eat. It's simple. I know they do make donuts with bacon, and I've never had that. I've never eaten a donut with bacon. Yeah, avocado is awesome. I just love to put it on some sourdough toast and some tomatoes on there. It's delicious on toast. I got one thinking it was sweet and it tasted like a tree nut. What are you talking about, K Smalls? An avocado? A tree nut? Are you talking about avocados? You don't like avocados, Crazy Daisy? I hate avocados, not refreshing to my palate. Well, it has, it's, only if it's calf's liver. Calf's liver is better, Ladybug, than beef liver. It is. Calf's liver, it is. We in the South, my family loves chicken livers. Oh, I love chicken livers. Oh my God, fried chicken livers. I love them. Okay, so the avocado doesn't have any texture. That's the problem. I mean, avocado is just creamy. That's why you need to put it with something that has texture, like toast. And then put some tomatoes on there. It's just very, no texture, smooth. It's buttery. It doesn't have a texture. I eat a lot of salmon. Maybe butter, beans, garlic, spinach. I love salmon. You could, Lee. You could eat liver if it's made really well with onions. I'm telling you, you could. Yeah, try it again, Crazy Daisy. Make sure that you buy some really good avocados. Make sure that you get them to the exact point of ripeness, because you don't want to open them up if they're not all the way ripe, and you don't want to open them up if you overripe them, because then they're going to be all black. But try it on some toast. So get some good bread, like some good sourdough bread, toast it up, and then take some delicious fresh tomatoes and put it on top of that. It's really good. I mean, that's where, do you eat guacamole? Because that's what they make guacamole with, is avocados. Yeah, Lee, me too. I can't believe we've been talking about food for all this time. There's so much more food to talk about that I really love. I only like chicken livers, I think. Never tried any other. It's okay, so if you like chicken livers, fried chicken livers, the consistency, the texture of a chicken liver is not going to be that much off with calf's liver or beef liver. I just think that beef liver is probably more healthy than chicken livers. Plus, I'm trying to gain weight, and I know avocado. Yeah, but it's a good fat. Avocados have a good fat content in it. Yeah, and sourdough is my favorite bread too. That's why I have an emoji. I made us an emoji of that, and brie cheese, because I love brie, and spaghetti and meatballs. Even though it's not really an Italian dish from Italy, I love spaghetti. I always make meatballs with my spaghetti. Smear it. You just smear it. Uh, Lancator, you need some fava beans. I've never eaten a fava. You see, there's the bread. Look how beautiful that bread is, in that brie cheese. That is a sourdough bread. Yes, they do have amino acids that are very good for you. Absolutely. Yes, it is a healthy fat. Avocado on bagels. You can put it on a bagel too, but toast it. Always toast it, because then you have the textural thing. That's food's all about texture. I thought you said cat. I'm like, can we eat cat livers? No. Oh, that's gross. Coco, don't listen to Willow. Crazy. It's crazy. Goodness. Well, my mom made us eat it as kids for nutrition. Well, if your mother makes you eat something, you're probably not going to like it. You have to, when your mother makes you eat something, you have to revisit it years later, I think. And then try it as an adult when you're not being forced. California burritos and a nice guacamole. I love guacamole. And there's Coco. You see, Willow Coco is in the chat right now and is not happy with that comment. I grew up with sourdough bread, and I always love. Yeah, sourdough bread is like one of my favorite breads. Coco. Coco and Walter, they're still in the courting thing. Eventually, there'll be a wedding. Hey, Shauna. Yeah, you like the new look? Wait, I'm going to do something right now. Watch this. Watch what I can do. So, like, I'm telling you, Pickle and I, when we were, coming up with this, when I said to her, can you put like one of my merch hoodies on me? Okay, wait, I can change it now, right? Hold on. let's see, which one would it be? This one. Okay, I have a new color and a new. I have on now my other merch with the elephants that I did for my mother, with the saying about mothers. So I can change my outfit. It's so funny. Hi, Marie Peasy. I'm feeling groovy. So now I'm wearing the other one. Isn't that funny? I'm telling you, we were giddy. We were laughing like little kids because I didn't know if she could do this or not. Because when, I was trying to look for another cartoon, I couldn't find one. I said, can you just take my old one and like redo it? And so I could do costume changes. So that's why we were laughing so much. Good night, Pink. You should hook up with Shannon and do that parody. Definitely do it. Invite her in a live stream or whatever. Do it. It'll be great. So it was just so funny. So she made them in different colors for me. Crystal says, so yep, Diane's feeling groovy. A member for 16 months. Oh, that's another thing. I think he said that I had, Stellar said that I had like 300 members. I've never had 300 members, even last year. Like, where are you getting your shit from, you weirdo? Stop even talking about me, okay? 300 members. Yeah, 300 members. Get out of here. Yeah, so I kind of like, this is so fun for me because I didn't know what I wanted to wear. So she was saying, well, what kind of clothes do you want? And I said, well, now that it's, since it's been COVID, I've been living in, pretty much hoodies and shit. And then I said, wait a minute, can you take one of my merch and put it on me? And she said, yes. And she did it. It was so funny. And then I said, I think I'll wear this tonight. And she started laughing. It was so silly. So silly. And there's more. I have more colors and it's funny. 300. Yeah, that's what he said. I don't know where he got that from. How would he know how many members I have? Oh, I know. He said by the amount of emojis you're allowed. You're wrong. You're wrong about everything. You're always wrong. Yeah, the black is nice too, right? Well, with this particular design that Pickle made me, I had to put mostly on black. Her designs were mostly no, I'm trying to think. Some of them went on black, some of them went on white. The other thing for friends, I could put on any color because it was all done in black. But with this particular design, she made me quite a few. I was limited to the colors that I could use. I know, right? Lanky Tour, shut up. Just shut up. Yeah, right, Lanky. Far from it. Sorry, far from it. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Yeah, he said it was the amount of emojis that I'm allowed. But like he went into, I guess he went to see what, when you join, maybe it shows how many emojis were there. I don't know, but it doesn't tell you. I don't know. Maybe he just did another one of his investigations and he called the Canadian police. Who the fuck knows? I got the cropped elephant sweatshirt. Oh, you did? I love the cropped sweatshirt. I really do. They don't come in a lot of colors. They only come in white, and I think it almost is like, I'm not sure if it's a pale pink or kind of like a pale, a pastel apricot color, but I love the cropped hoodies. They're really cute. Let's talk about who's fasting for Lent this year. Okay, well, I don't do that. I don't do that, Lanky Tour. Are you Catholic, Lanky Tour? Let he who was without sin. Exactly. But he who was without sin. And he always uses that too. He always uses that example of the prostitute, where she was going to be stoned. Same thing for you, Stella. Stand in that place. Okay? Stop using that as an example. Stand in that place yourself. Yeah, I figured you were Catholic. Yeah, I'm not Catholic, so I don't do the Lent stuff. Um, as a kid, we did it, but I don't do it anymore. And I can't fast. I can't fast. I know that some people do fasting who are not overweight, like they do it for other reasons. And they say it's good for you to do some kind of fasting, but I can't fast. Yeah, I wouldn't either, Black Eagle. When Lanky gets passionate about something, she doesn't let up. Yes, it's the hypocrisy. You're right, Lanky. It's the total hypocrisy. Trust me, I've given up enough to the Catholic Church. When I went to Catholic school, I won't be giving up anymore myself. Well, they did have, the Catholic Church itself does have a lot of rules that you have to, follow, that I don't necessarily think are scriptural. That's my opinion. And again, I don't like to talk about anything about faith on here because I don't want to get anybody mad or insulted, and talk about what I believe because, it's just, it's like politics. You don't talk about politics and religion on here because you don't want to insult anybody or hurt anybody. But being that I was Catholic at some point, I can say, yes, they expected a lot of you. And I feel that a lot of it was not scriptural. Well, this is the last thing I'll say. The fact that priests can't get married is nothing. It's not scriptural. The only time that it was ever mentioned in scripture was Paul. Okay, we know Paul was a very devout man of God, right? He did say, if at all, if it's possible for a man, like talking about being any kind of a teacher or a preacher or whatever it might be, if that man can go without being married, in order for you to not have your direction or your eyes taken away from God, do that. But only if you can do it. Like there's nothing in scripture that says that men that teach, that preach, can't get married. So that was totally made up by the Catholic Church, and it caused a lot of problems, I think, for the men involved in the Catholic Church. Just gonna say that. Well, frankly, it's done more damage than anything. Yeah. There's no reason why a preacher can't be a man of God and get married. It's, again, it's not, it's just not there. I mean, Paul gave an opinion based on his own life and what he devoted to God, that he probably couldn't see himself being married and having kids because, you know, it would have distracted him. So yeah, I know scripture too, Mr. Stellar over there. We're just letting you know. Yeah, I was never forced to do that. We kind of went when we were kids. Like I really, you know, we used to go to mass on Christmas Eve. Like all my cousins, we would walk. You know, it was just a thing. I just really was never into, uh, just never really was into it. And you know, I didn't understand like in the Catholic Church. I don't understand all the, you know, getting up and kneeling and you know, and the bell ringing and getting up and you know, I just think I don't even know what that is. Like I don't understand it. Yeah, I'm not exactly up to date with scriptures, but a lot of Judas over there. All religions end on one road. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, the whole thing about there's a lot of religions. Are they all giving the correct information? Probably not. I mean, the Church of Latter Day Saints and Mormons, they have a lot of uh, weird stuff. Like I watch this channel. It's about a couple that are they left, and they talk about everything that they had to do. You know, the baptism, the wearing the undergarments, and things like that. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be involved in anything that's man-made or organized because I feel like they're taking you away. Good night, Deborah. Thank you for coming. Man, we had the priest for dinner every so often. He always drank beer. Well, they drink. Listen, they drink a lot. Just saying. So they can drink and everything else, but they can't get married. It makes no sense. Your relationship with God, your faith in Him, that's what's important part. Exactly. It's really your faith and it's a personal thing. Um, and that's why I don't really like to talk about it. No, I haven't really noticed that, Shauna. And the other thing, I'll say one more thing. I never understood when I was a kid going to confession, um, because a priest is just a man. He's nobody. He's a sinner. So you have to go into a man and tell your sins to a man who's a sinner. He has nothing. Like he's not Jesus. Like he's he's not a mediator. There is no mediator. Like no, there is no mediator. So you go and tell this man your sins, and I didn't even really know as a kid what a sin was, but I knew I had to go in there and say something, so I would make up something. So dumb. Well, that's not true because it's not scriptural, Lancator. There is like that's not even in the Bible. Oh, okay. Well, guys, it's 10:30. I've been on since what time? 8 o'clock. I think I'm going to go. But please check out Snowflakes and Spiders. Her link is in my description. It's been dropped in the chat all night. If you need any help with any kind of graphics, if you have any ideas of anything that you want made, tell her what it is and she'll do it for you. Also, I'm going to get Sarah's link and we'll promote her store as well. And check out my merch because it's not channel related. It's you know, if you're into wearing hoodies and you want like a cute saying about friendship, you know, friends forever, or the thing that I made for my mother about a mother and daughter and their love, never being separated. If you want something like that, or you want to give it as gift, it's there. It's there. So thank you everyone for coming. I had a good time tonight. I had fun. I had fun before I came live because I got to change my avatar. I didn't even know I was going to have the new avatar for tonight, but she does such quick work. She's amazing. So, and she's also a photographer, by the way. She didn't want me to like put the link to that here, but she does wedding photography as well. And she has some beautiful photographs that she took of snowflakes on this in this store, and you won't even believe that they're real because she caught them as they were falling from the sky, and they're just gorgeous. Well, thank you, Lanky. I know you are. I know. But like I said, it's time to move on. And that's why this whole thing with vlogs and going after the ponies and whatnot is just, it's just also immature. It's very immature. Everybody needs to just stop. But everybody stay healthy, stay safe, be happy. Tell people in your life that you love them because you never know when their time is going to come. If you're on the outs with somebody, try to make it right. And I might be live again on Thursday. It depends. Like I said, it depends on my mood. Been, in that kind of a place where I say, I don't know if I feel like going live, but I might go live on Thursday night. Yes, everybody stay safe. Wear your mask. If you do get COVID, please quarantine. Don't risk getting anybody else sick. And I love you all, and thank you so much for spending the past 2.5 hours with me. And we'll see what happens on Thursday night. Okay, everyone, bye.